So I just did a poll. In my community tab asking, how old were you when you got your first hair relaxer? Tell me why 30% of people that responded were less than 5 years old. And 40% of people that responded were elementary age, 5 to 11 years old. I have a question for parents out there. Why are you doing body modifications on a toddler? Why are we doing body modifications on toddlers? I would like to know. Let me cook. Because we know even no-lie relaxers contain hydroxide compounds that are harmful to ingest, and they will scar your child's lungs. But we're letting this soak on their scalp. And then also telling them to let it sit longer when it starts to burn. As a protector, as a parent, why would you, even before we knew all of the horrible compounds that were in relaxers, why would you as a protector put anything that smells like that on your child's head? Why would you put anything that smells like that on your child's head? The fact that over half of the participants were less than middle school age before having their hair permanently altered, it speaks a lot. And, before we even had a chance to decide how we felt about our hair, that decision was made for us. Before we had a chance to decide, our hair was permanently altered. And then, Black girls, we get criticized and demonized for developing early when it's come out that these chemicals disrupt our endocrine system. They're linked to PCOS, they're linked to early periods, they're linked to fibroids. All things that Black women tend to suffer more, and we're not heard in the medical community. We're being set up from childhood and also demonized for the effects of these relaxers. The worst part is we really can't even hold people accountable, because it's kind of what everyone was doing. That was the social cultural norm. To the point where I was talking to my sister about, our mom had fibroids. Our grandmother had her hysterectomy for something. I have endometriosis. She thinks she's a candidate for endometriosis. She's like, what the heck is going on? I'm like, girl, it's the relaxers. It's the relaxers. That is the only common link. I mean, obviously we're all related, but it's the relaxers. And it's upsetting because these have very long-term effects, to the point where I've been natural over 7 years and the center of my scalp still misbehaves, because that is where I would be picking off chemical burns. Picking and peeling off chemical burns. So yeah, maybe stop doing body modifications on a toddler before you can get their input and consent. And then also remember that children can't even really consent. I think maybe high school age. And even still, if your child wants straight hair, then just straighten their hair. Exactly. Even my dog is pressed. Even my dog is pressed. So yeah, that's it. I just wanted to cook, and I know, people are going to do whatever they want to do. The people that are relaxer bandits are going to continue to be relaxer bandits. They're going to continue to put these chemical compounds on their children. It is what it is. It's quite disgusting, but it is what it is. And it's upsetting that, we had to get to a point where we had to take our own hair care into our own hands, because the people that were supposed to be handing down our recipes and looking out for us were kind of not. They were kind of focusing on assimilating, and there was a time and a place for that, and I hold space and we honor them for that. But sigh, was it ever that deep? Was it ever that deep when we could just straighten our own hair? I don't know. Let me cook. I kind of want to know. I was incredibly disheartened and just upset to see the results of that poll, and knowing that a lot of people had this decided for them. And so we have to go through the journey of chopping our hair off and figuring everything out from scratch. Super grateful to the natural hair community of the early 2000s for helping us get through it. My natural hair elder is my big sister. Love her, period. If you don't have a natural hair elder, there are so many on YouTube I can recommend. I do my hair sometimes on this channel, but I kind of do a lot of other things. But I'm still happy to talk natural hair. If you're interested in being a part of any of my polls, feel free to sub and then head over to my community tab. I try and post something fun or something interesting every day or every other day. But yeah, stop doing body modifications on children. Bye.